They walk right in front of me. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, I'm in the car. Because I didn't want to leave like that. I was triggered by the weirdest thing. Thank you? For what? Anyway, I was triggered by the weirdest thing, and it was something I just found out last night that triggered me. I was being ignored. How about that one? Last night I made the realization. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm always okay. Last night I made the realization that I binge feed food because ever since I was little, because I was ignored and figured that one of these days they'll notice that I'm fat. Never happened. And I've been doing it again lately because I felt like the whole world was ignoring me, I guess. But I realized it was yesterday on the way up the stairs when all this crap was happening that's why I do it. It's because I feel like I'm being ignored. You learn something new every day. So, and then this time, I felt like I was being ignored. It's happened a couple of times this week, where the conversations had nothing to do with me, which is no big deal, but if they go on and on, that gets to be a big deal. I mean, comments here and there and stuff is fine, but I just noticed. I mean, and I didn't even recognize it and figured out what was going on in my head, why I just popped and turned. And I noticed it. And I was just like, well, maybe we should leave and just try to take care of this tomorrow or later, or figure out what the hell's going on in your head. So I got in the car, started looking up things. The BFF messaged me something about the blue sky and that it crashed. And then I was like, interesting. Brand new app crashes. Welcome to 2010s. So went back to look for things to watch on the way home. Changed my mind and went, I'll just listen to Audible. And started scrolling through there and went, you know what? I'm not done. So I'm not done. But I know I have fixed two birds with one stone with this one. Hi, Cricket. This is part 2 because I had a little, not meltdown, but quiet down where I sort of disconnected from everything, which isn't good. Oh, but like I said, I think it's one of the biggest things I have. And it comes in a very strange way. So at least now I could recognize it. 'Cause that's my big thing, is I know everything that's happening to me. BS. So it's like, wow, I've seen this now. So now if I'm sitting there, because last night I ate a ton of Ritz crackers for no reason. Thank you, Fez. So yeah, I'm just stuffing like short stacks down my throat, and I couldn't figure out why. And, you know, then the stream happened, and I wasn't eating through that. And then, you know, then Papa Cat came home earlier than I thought because I wasn't getting my text messages. There's so much crap going on in the air right now. I would say we are definitely in the 2010 era of the internet again. Because things are so scattered. Am I talking about the live? Oh, look, that man did that on purpose. Look what he did. Can you see it? He just did that on purpose while he walked in front of me. Isn't that cool? It's a man with a very expensive truck, and from what I can see, he's probably part of the government. He's gonna be really mad when he gets splayed off. Yes, the live with the cat thumbnail, the last one, the 20 minutes ago. Oh, he's driving a Suburban? It's like he's mad that I'm parked here or something. A big black Tahoe. And he's not from here, go figure. He was not amused with me. Anyway, they're not going to be amused with me for 4 years at least. Anyway. I can picture what an AI hole is. It's like a studying rabbit hole, I bet. Directly disproportionate to the size of someone else's in my experience. I'm sort of I agree with you with that, but I think the fact also that he knew that his high beams were going to be directly in my rearview mirror didn't hurt, and that he walked in front of my car when he did it, you know, while he made his high beams go on. It's like, that's what the auntie chattel is about. It's like, great. Trucks are more useful in mine. I don't understand huge SUVs and trucks in San Francisco, and we've got a F-ton of black SUVs, Tahoes, and Cadillacs, and these are not commercial cars, because you have to have the commercial number on a car. And it's like, these are people who own these cars, and it's like, no wonder they're turning all of the parking spaces and all of the wider streets into bicycle streets, because these cars are ridiculous. Truck size do nothing for my beams. My car is short. I'm used to playing dodgeball. Actually, I learned with 18-wheelers because I had a smaller car then, and they really don't see you. So that was my thing. It's like, got used to playing Dodge truck on the freeway. So that's okay. It's just these, I don't think they know how to drive them, or they don't ask somebody to teach them how to drive them. They just get in these huge, massive, rolling bank vaults, like armored trucks. Yes, I'm back, Carrie Ann. Yeah, they're like big rolling armored trucks, and they think they can drive them, and they get mad at people when they're in their way. It's like, I gotten so many dirty looks for being in someone's way, basically driving the speed limit and not letting them have their way into my lane, I guess. You know, that sort of thing. No, I'm fine. I just had a trigger. That's it. And it was a big enough trigger that I couldn't stop it because I didn't know what the heck it was about. So, oops. I just knocked my gimbal because I'm in the car. Okay. It's nicer in the car. It's warmer. So yeah, I mean, because I've been talking about me, I guess, a lot lately because I've been finding out things like my anxiety. No anxiety today, go figure. Like an actual adult brain fog was exercising some self-awareness. Well, I figure if I'm confused in my situation that I don't need to be putting that out to the people in the internet because it never forgets. Oh, yeah, it's like my brain's like, you have nothing real to contribute to right now, so why don't we just go home? And I think what stopped me altogether was let's go home and eat a bowl of popcorn. And I went, ooh, I think I know what this might be. Thanks, Fez. I know sometimes it is when people do that, you're like sort of upset, but like, wow, they really decided to turn off and go think about it. I appreciate when that happens to people, really. It's like, okay, well, hopefully they'll do better. Doesn't seem to be something really wrong, but just the world stops for them. Okay. But yeah, I think what made me aware of it was that I was going to go home and eat, just flip top head and eat. And it's like, why? There is no reason. I am hungry, but it wasn't the same reason. So that's why I'm just like, why am I doing this? And I already talked about it yesterday, or talked to myself about it yesterday. So it was like, ooh, what is wrong? You got ignored. That's not good. I think it's also because I got ignored in my little bitty world. It's like, I don't care if I get ignored by the outside world. I mean, in the vast YouTube world, 1,000 is nothing. Oh my God. Hell, Aaron's just a little guy. You know, it's like, so that's why I'm like, what the heck is going on? I got ignored in my own little world. And I almost went to go look at the 3-letter acronym. I almost fell for it too. And I was like, why don't we just listen to my book on the way home and take care of that? It's like, because I am really good about ignoring. That was me. I guess I'm tense. Whoops. I'm like, whose horn is that? It's me. Oh. So, I'm just amusing myself now. Oh, I got rid of 95% of my triggers by understanding I was actually being pissed off by buttholes, not right for every situation. Sending hearts. Thank you, Cricket. I think what it breaks down to is that I had way too much fun last night on that feed, and it's being rubbed in everybody's faces and used for a lot of, oh puppy, a lot of people's angst. I think I'm just sort of bummed. It's like, I knew it was coming, and occasionally during the feed last night, I was thinking, oh, we're all going to get in trouble for this. And it was like, but it'll be worth it. It's like, no, it wasn't worth it when it came down to it. But I'm not going to, you should pull up a little bit, butthead. Thank you. That's my outside voice. But I'm not going to let it get to me because I've realized it got to me in a different way. If anybody's going to come and get me, hopefully they'll do it through email first because my mods won't let it through. My chat, that's for sure. I love my mods. I love my mods. And if we can, guys, let's get me a third one. I don't know how to ask. You know. So, yeah, and the laughing thing. Oh my God. This morning when somebody was telling somebody else that all she was doing was laughing, it's like, it's called being uncomfortable and you don't know what to do because you don't want to say something really bad to the person that's making you uncomfortable. Cricket, you would mod for me? I wanted to ask you. That would be awesome. That would be cool. Think about it and just email me and let me know. That would be greatly appreciated. Neat. And yes, I know there aren't a lot of people here because they don't want to hear about people's brains all the time because we all are messed up. I know that. And I think that's what, excuse me, essentially started it all was yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was when I was talking about shaking and everything else. I was scared shitless. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. And you'll be put on as super mod. Everybody's a super mod that mods me because it's like, if you're going to mod me, I trust you with everything. So, and if one of you two aren't super modded, tell Papa Cat. He's the one who does that. So, anyway, yeah, I was scared shitless. I'm very good at not saying that I'm scared until it's over. And it felt like it was completely just ignored. And I should have said, well, no, I wasn't going to say anything then because I'm better than this. I'm telling everybody about this. And at least now everybody knows. God. Sometimes when you find out that you're not all self-righteous and intimidating as you want to be. See, that's called an uncomfortable laugh. You learn how to eat. At least my eating has gotten very not horrible because I've never been one of those bad eaters. You know, bathroom. Nope. So at least it's to where I'm uncomfortable. And as I've gotten older, it's things like Ritz and popcorn and now if it's candy in the house, it's candy. That's why there's no candy in the house anymore. But I'm aware of it now. So it's like now if I start doing it, I can go, let's go do something else. So the shaking thing actually scared the bejesus out of me because I still want to cross stitch. And, oh crap, I'm about to lose my battery. Wait, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh. And they're playing music somewhere. I think they're playing music next door. I mean, across the street. I'm not moving. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Now I'm plugged in. And now I'm crooked. Okay. See, this is what happens when you're OCD. I had my... There we go. Shoot. I have my cord wrapped up to be just high enough to... Okay. There we go. Just high enough to... Oh, now I'm on my own. I have my... Okay. I don't know how Jessica does this. Papa Cat couldn't find my phone last night. It was already too late. I had already taken my Ambien. I don't go downstairs on my Ambien. So he didn't find it. I found it when I was leaving the house and plugged it in. So I think it was on 54 when I started, and okay. Oh. Hi, I am Rob. You found me. I was having an episode, and so I had to do part 2. So now I'm explaining the episode. It's all mental. I'm not walking around torturing anybody, but they know I'm still here. I wish there was a way to have a guarantee a parking space across from them. But unfortunately, now the spaces across from them are now loading zones. So, oh, I had my air conditioner on in the car because last time I was in here just a little while ago. You're not late. You're on a completely different news stream. It's only 22 minutes in. And unless it's the YouTube is faster than the charging, I'll be here for a little while. Oh my God, you have your wrench. It's so cute. Being colorblind makes the blue stick out more. Yeah, Carrie Ann's got a wrench. Cricket's got a wrench. Fuzz is gonna be her wrenching self in a little while. But yeah, no, that's actually how I can tell things easier from my from the phone that's connected to my arm, is because since I'm colorblind, yeah, it's cool color. It's easier to see things between the yes, I'm back. Me crazy. News at 11. It's the easiest way to describe it. I'm in my car because my battery on my phone is barely going, and I actually decided to come back and explain what was going on. So, me, trigger, ignoring food. How about that? Was it TLRL? What is it? Was it too long, read later? Isn't that what it's supposed to be? Or too long? I can't make super mods, so Papa Cat will have to follow up with that. Aren't you a super mod? All 3 of you should be super mods. Now, all 3 of you. I think we unsupermodded people when we had to take off that one person. But they should be back on. So yes, the administrative side of the room is being done right now, and my car is used to sitting stall and just in a parking spot because I've been doing it lately. I'm not a super mod. I don't think super mods can't make mods super. Oh, so Papa Cat can do the administrative. So yeah, I'll have him make you guys all super mods. Yeah, it's like if the mod wars ever start again, I'll just be like, I like mine, fuck you all. Whoops! Outside voice again. See, I want to be able to make it one of these days. I've got to get the right, and I got to get it soon. Oh, look at the puppy. He's peeing, but look at him. He's a velvet dog. Wow, he's taken a while. He's been inside the house a while. Okay. He's not stopping. He tried to, cover it. He is so cute. He's a velvet dog. I am so resisting the urge. I didn't trick you, sitting. I had a moment. I went crazy. I got off like I should instead of trying to understand what the hell I was doing. Carrie and Fuzzy were goddesses. It outranks. They are goddesses. But, they have to be super mods. I didn't mean to trick it. Actually, I tricked myself because I was going to go home and then realized, pushed a couple of things together, realized that the one ultra thing in my life is I cannot be ignored. And it's very subjective. So it's like I can be ignored by people who don't like me in YouTube, but I can't be ignored by the people who are on my chat. I can be ignored by people who are not over at my house, but I can't be ignored by my family when they're at my house. I'm learning these things. Trick or treat season is over. Yes. And it'll be funny. It'll be like, I'm going to go on Blue Sky and then I won't get people. And then I'll be like, people are ignoring me and that will bother me. But I'm learning these things now. It's being ignored. It's not being condescended to. It's not, being talked down to, not being treated badly. I'm using it as a customer service thing. It's like if the guy doesn't, or if the person doesn't come up to me when I'm looking at something, I'm being ignored. Look at that. Fuzz, you're a goddess too, so stop. You and Carrie Ann are both goddesses, so stop it. Yeah, you're my moose and Carrie Ann's my pink unicorn. And for some reason, I'm always going to think of Carrie Ann as like this super mellow, sweet, all-encompassing human. Isn't that creepy? It's just because she's so Oregonian. Oregonians have this really mellow, well, the ones I know, have this really mellow thing. Are you talking about invisibility or something different? I know these words are nuanced. Nuanced. No, ignoring, not invisibility. I can be invisible. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is being ignored. But it's being ignored within like a 30 feet radius, I guess, in wherever type of community I am. And I don't know. I'm sure I'll get better at trying to explain it. But yeah, I have no problem not being a big guy on YouTube. I mean, hell, Natalie wanted to interview me at one time, and I was like, nah. At the time, the world was a little weird, and I was like, I'll have to wait. And then I think I sent her an email, it said okay, and then was nothing, no response. And it's like, that doesn't bother me. I guess it would bother me if... See, I don't know yet. I have to go home and meditate on it. I will be eating popcorn, but just not eating Ritz crackers later. Pink unicorn with a mouthful of sharp teeth. Yes, and razor hooves that appear and disappear at will. That is awesome. I like that. If I have a dream about that, I'm definitely going to tell you tomorrow. Got it. They see you but don't interact. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I'm in the same vicinity, but so it's not invisible, but I just don't warrant an acknowledgement? I don't know. We're going to get the AI at crickets. There's a palm coming. There's a palm coming. There's a palm going away. Ah, I want a palm. Oh my God. It's like if I knew Marilyn was breeding them. I need a palm hookup. But then again, see, I need a palm hookup. And poor Suki, I'm telling her these things all the time. If I got a teenage husky, that would be it. Papa Cat would lose his crap, but it would be it. I've tried dark unicorn before. It can go bad quickly. What is... Oh! She's pink, though. I'll take a picture and send it to you. Oh, we have to put you on the text thing too. Email me, and so because I have learned to at least text when I leave the house. You know, I take it for granted my mods could read my mind, I guess. I don't know. Who was it? Natalie? Somebody was talking about text, about mod etiquette, and I was like, oh my God, I'm such a horrible human being. Yeah, I've not succeeded with the dark unicorn picture. The corn horn was excellent. That's just wrong. Oh my God, ew. The corn horn last night for Adam Carmona was amazing. Oh my God. I want a picture of that. That just seems so weird. So, you know, and it may be Adam. I think maybe, and it's not a bad thing. Because he knows so many esoteric things. And so today when you guys were talking about the game theory, and then Pearl Snappy got thrown in, and I really had like a brain crush on her. And you guys talking about, you know, and I mean, it hits my psyche at the moment I talk about it that I don't have Pearl Snappy in the world. It's not something that carries over, you know what I mean? So I think that's what it was. So now I'm going to go home and look up game theory, because it sounds like fun. But that's what I think it was about. That's okay, Carrie Ann. That's why I said it wasn't necessarily your guys' fault. Okay. But that's what I mean. It wasn't your fault, and I couldn't put it in the right words, and I didn't want to get on Adam's butt because I appreciate his esoteric all the time. I think it's neat. So I just didn't know what to say. So it was like, I have to shut down because I didn't know what was going on in my head. So, and I didn't want to either make Adam mad or think that I didn't want him around. And I do. I definitely do. Because it is so much fun to not understand a damn thing he's throwing around at the moment. So it's like, yeah, it wasn't about him. It was about me. So if he's lurking here, please do not think I'm mad at you. Do not think I'm jealous or, you know, all those bad things. No, it triggered me. And now I know why. So Adam knows all the things. I have zero idea how he does it. I barely keep up. Yeah, I know. That's, I have one of those in my family. It's my brother. So It's called being a genius. And that's also why I don't want him to leave. It's like, I appreciate the brain. I'm such a brain slut. So it's like, I mean, Papa Cat knows that because it, you know, it was his brain that did it. So I have to Google basically everything Adam posts in chat. He makes me smarter. That's the way I look at it too, is it he makes me smarter. So, and I've come home and asked Papa Cat, what were you guys talking about when they talk about music? Me too, at Fuzzy. Yes. That's why I said, I don't want him to go anywhere. Please don't go anywhere. But this was me because I had already started thinking of something last night. And I'm in a different headspace at the moment because we're waiting for the next shoe to fall with all that crap. I was happy I had something resembling the Stubby come back with game theory. Yes, Adam is awesome sitting. Yes. I know. That's why I said I can't blame you. Are you kidding? You got to like, probably, I could have been probably what I was thinking too. How dare you be able to get to have your peacock feathers when I don't know what you're talking about? That's the truth. It's like, I don't have a problem talking about the truth. So it's like, yeah, you want to talk about semi-cult, it would be Adam, because you're so damn smart if you're lurking. We appreciate it if you're lurking. I hope you're being embarrassed. So yeah, I think it's maybe what it was that triggered it, but it's one of those things I didn't know, honestly. So to find out something that gives me anxiety or something that maybe has happened since I was a child, because I carry all that with me. Oh, hi, forename. I carry that with me and can't let it go, but maybe this might help me get rid of it. You never know. See, Adam's even fixing things that he didn't know he broke. It's turned to I love Adam channel. Stained forever. Yes. It's awful to find triggers, but really excellent when you figure out what the trigger is. Yes, Carrie Ann. Let's see. Everybody saying hi to David. Oh, I got another David in my life. At one time I had 5 Davids in my life. And luckily enough, since I nickname people, everybody has a different David. I now have 2. One goes by his last name and one goes by David. So I guess that would be my only neener to people, because David is like the guy in the goth group here. And I named him that a long time ago. And I just want to sit there and, you know, lick myself when I say that name, because everybody else can't do that. Neener. Totally admit when I'm being a brat. But yeah, the game theory thing, yes. Adam over purses. You know, babe, I seriously have a huge purse collection. You know I'm going to wear one every single... Actually, you'll probably have to wait until April, because it's winter time and I can't wear every single one every single day. So it might be smaller by then, because I'm going to be selling it. So, and that's just because I'm tired of having that many purses. So, no purse channel for you. Oh, it's so cute to see a wrench by your name, Cricket. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, I think I'm doing a lot better now, and I'm almost exactly the same time I was at last time. So yes, like I said, if Adam is lurking on here, don't go anywhere, or I'll hunt you down and bring you back. How's that for no violence? I am doing a million times better. And I appreciate all my brains here. Definitely appreciate the brains. That's one of the hardest things, is having, God, a third of my brain easily being negated by the brain fog. It has decimated my language skills. And that's why I have the YouTube channel, because even with the mess that my speaking is, it's still working. And it only took for me till I was 57 to find something that I think could be useful, that I'm good at. Right, Doof. You know, most of the people on YouTube on a channel that requires thinking has a brain. So no matter what you think, you're pretty well up there, I'm sure. So yeah, everybody's going to come and hang out, has to understand when things are going around. Even if you understand 50% of the stuff we throw around, your brain. Sorry. So, and if you're not, we're all willing to explain it to you. That is the one thing when I was younger, and that's one of the things. Then just ask. If we get really deep, just ask. It's one of the things I miss with the brain fog, is that I was always someone who could explain things. And I spent most of my school time doing student class. So it is probably the main thing that I miss, is that I cannot explain, I cannot teach people as well as I used to. Oh, I'm sure Doof knows what's up, but if it gets too deep, then just, say, huh? Or I don't understand this. And you know what? I'm sure we'd all love to explain, because that's also a thing about YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, you like to teach people things. That's what it comes down to. And some are good at it and some are bad at it. And I'm not the hate channel. I am definitely a learning channel. You can learn a lot of stuff on this channel from different people, and I like it that way. I think that's what one of the big differences is with some of our channels. It's Marilyn likes to teach people things. Natalie likes to teach people things. Aaron does. We have people in our chats like Adam who like to teach people things. So yeah, it's all educational in one way or another. Sorry. School is hard. So that's just the way it is. And that's the way I like it to be. That's why I said I'm a brain hoe. So you can teach me something awesome. If I can teach you something back, that's awesome too. Oh, that's awesome. I would have never known about the Strix song if it wasn't for this channel. See? And popular music for the time is actually something people study. So you know a popular song from the 70s. So, because it's pop culture. Pop culture is part of what we are basing things on. So, see, we learn something new every day. And that's what my husband loves. That's what Papa Cat loves the most, is that I'm teaching people things. Because he knows I love to do that. So that's been the whole thing about the brain fog. When I say I hope it's getting better, because I hope that I can start teaching people the way I used to teach people. Oh, don't make me start, woman. Right. It's like, Cricket, you should talk to Papa Cat. We've got a ton of records. We're selling them more or less, but if there's something weird there that you want, I'm sure I'll give it to you. So you should talk to him, because he sells them on some site. Ask him about it. But if there's something that you want, because they're my parents' records in his collection, because he is a DJ. So And you having the 45 alone just makes me like, oh my God, you still have it. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to bring up Maryland again. Muffin Man. How about that? I've had Muffin Man going through my head now for, what, a week? Pops up. He, swear to God, he's popped up when I'm about to go to bed. I'm not allowed to educate anyone on the street. No. That's the one time that made me go, women, you research way too well. It's when you found Folsom Street. It's like, oh my God. Me just saying, don't look at the pictures, because I have no clue. I haven't been on the Folsom Street website in centuries. And it's like, I know there's no picture of me. And there's no picture of Papa Cat, because he's never been there. But still, it was like, oh my God, could I just picture sending middle America over to Folsom Street? Just somebody who's lurking, just wanted to know. It's like, no, don't go there. Okay, now my face hurts. Cause yeah, I talked about that yesterday. I have all of my vinyl, but don't use them. I am devoted to iTunes. I had I still have them too. The music things. iPods? Yes. I have my first one, and I have the little one that shows colors. I think it might even show things. Yes, my jaw hurts because I was clenching it and talking. I actually practically talk through my teeth sometimes when it's all really clenched. So I'm going to go home and maybe put an ice pack on it, especially considering it just got like adjusted on Monday. It's like, I don't want that one again. So I'm going to go home now and rest my mouth. That and I'm glad I put 2 hours on this one today, even though I'm sitting in my car. They'll still give me a ticket with me sitting in it. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for participating. And thank you, my lurkers, for being there. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be a calmer day. Just don't mess with my friends. Even my, online friends. I guess that's just the easiest way to put it. I can see through BS, unfortunately. And it's like, I don't like mean people. I'm so done with mean people. You can have your moments, but let it freaking go. And if anybody wants to get on my case about stuff, it's not that easy. So yes, everybody have a good night. Go find your own feeds. I'm gonna go listen to politics now, told to me by 20-somethings. Now I'll probably listen to my Capote book. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, Bob. Let's see who else. Bye, sitting. Bye. This is good. This is a memory thing. That's it. Doof. Bye, forename. I think that's it. Okay. Maybe we'll start saying bye-byes, because it helps with the brain. Because it's the short term that's the most picked on. So, okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hugs all around. Ciao, Bellas.